Family businesses are great. We've seen throughout our practice with accounting and business advisory, lots of family businesses thrive and make a great business and all enjoy working together. But there are problems with family business, and that's usually come up because when they set it up, they're very casual. Father, son, brother, sister, they start working together, or even good best friends together, and they don't realize that the situation will change. So it's best to think about these in the beginning when you start the business. So the first thing that you have to do, and you must do when you start a family business or you start a business with your best friends, is having a shareholder agreement. The shareholder agreement will basically spells out what's going to happen if anything happens. So usually when we see the problems happen, and it's very sad to see, is when the business actually doing very well and suddenly everybody gets greedy. People change through relationship, through other matters, and they think the value is higher or they think the value is lower, and they can't agree on a value. So one of the most important things in a shareholder agreement is just to decide what's going to happen and how you're going to value the business if one party want to leave the business. The other thing that you have to do in a shareholder agreement is to decide about everything else about running the business. What will happen if I want to sell? What will happen if I want to have more shares? What are my responsibility? The other good practice to have is have a job description, because one thing that we see happen on and on and on is, as a shareholder on a company, you can receive a shareholder dividends or shareholder salary based on the number of the shares that you have. But if you're working in a business, you can have a salary. And some people, when they get into the business, one of them has got more experience or contribute more, and they're drawing more salaries, and that brings the profit of the company down. So by agreeing on, okay, this is your job description, you're going to be a managing director of this company, and this is your salary, and we're going to review that every 2 years, and we increase it based on your performance. Shareholding in a company gives you 20% of all the rest of the profit that left in a company. So if you have somebody that doesn't contribute as much, and they're going to work less, they would have less. So differentiate between the shareholding and the salaries. So set up a salary in the beginning and make sure you set up a job description for that. And this way everything is clear, and you're not going to have any argument at the end of the day to say, I worked more, I contributed more, I built this company, I want more value of it. The shareholding is there, the salary is there, the valuation is whatever you agreed in the beginning going to be the value of the business.